Nick.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is Straight Talk, No Chase. We are back and we are better than ever. I am your brother, the Juiceman Dan.
You alright?
This nigga's intro was dry as shit.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, y'all, this Straight Talk, No Chase.
What's missing is the music. We coming off the beat, so it's like, oh, there it is.
Let's go right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Your intro was dry as a motherfucker.
Intro's never dry. It's meant to be that way. Just draw it out.
Hey, however you want to call it. Hey, it's Mr. LetsTalkReal, Comey Cosby. Man.
You're listening to Redneck.
We're going to Duggan.
We're going.
Tripp Simpson, a.k.a. the real Pablo Dudas in the building tonight. Man, I had such a great week, man. How about y'all?
My week was basic. It was basic cable.
Well, you a basic bitch.
Are we going to have one of them type of shows? Are we going to start off like that off the break? God damn. Basic bitch.
You set yourself up.
I did.
You really did, though.
I did.
Hey, my week was cool, man.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, I worked a lot this week. I'm preparing for a lot of events. I got a new client. For all y'all that don't know, I do social media marketing for small businesses. Email me, contact me. I'm working on an event. We doing Henny and Waffles in New York, so I've been working on a lot of ads.
Facts.
Trying to run in the New York area. Y'all want to come out to the Highline Ballroom in New York for Henny and Waffles, June 4th. Come fuck with me. So I've been writing a lot of ads for that.
That's good, and it's a good damn show. The food is good. They even had the juice man sneak eating a piece of chicken.
And whole time this nigga was he's like a child to get caught by his parent. He's around the corner. He tried to turn his back real fast, like I ain't know what's going on. I didn't give a fuck he was eating no chicken. He turned around with he had a whole plate of chicken though. He have a wing.
Crumbs all in his mini beard.
Hey, look, he come eating chicken. I was like, I feel like I cheated on somebody.
Hey, bro, it's only an access to hurt you, man. You can eat a chicken once a month and you be all right.
You gotta get some vegan chicken out there drink for the next drink.
Vegan chicken?
Vegan chicken.
Chick 'em.
You see what the problem is, man.
You want that chicken? We not serving that
Chicken is not an original animal, therefore an original man should not be partaking in that type of dietary regimen.
You smell me. So you smell me. You smell me.
Nigga, I'm out here eating wild boars and snakes. Nigga, I'm original.
Whoa, you eat snakes?
I didn't give
you just
bill.
swallowed.
No, real talk.
Real talk.
Hey, Louisiana, bro. I had
real talk.
I had snakes before.
Oh,
fried snake. Y'all ever had a fried snake?
Anaconda.
Never.
Fried anaconda.
Shit like that. Alligator snake or reptilians is good. I ain't gonna lie.
Stop doing this to yourself, man. What we got going on this week?
Dog.
I ain't worried
Other
about
than
you.
this dude,
I ain't worried about you hoe ass niggas.
Other than this dude swallowing whole snakes.
Fried.
What else we got going on?
Hey, look.
You took that to a whole nother level.
Hey, brother, you got to put straight hetero on that one, brother.
Straight hetero. You took that to a whole nother level.
But we do got, I'm looking at y'all hats. It is an interesting topic going on that's dropping today with your boy, Make America Great Again.
Yeah, so what he do now? Anybody got the backstory on that?
Man, so now
You're listening
he apparently
to
leaked some confidential information to the Russians.
What a
To me right now, it was just a comedy. He also apparently had a memo or something that he told Comey to stop the investigation on Flynn. So they're calling for, obstruction of justice.
So I'm going to bring that real back real quick because that was piss poor fucking background.
You're the backdrop guy.
That was piss poor.
He's the backdrop guy and dropped to the backdrop.
The big stories of this week were that on the tail end of this week was Donald Trump firing James Comey. So he is the tail end of the week. That was like
because this is the beginning of the week, so you can't do the tail end of this week.
Yeah, and I said tail end last week.
You fucking up, dog.
I said the tail end of last week.
No, you said this.
You don't know what the fuck's going on. Shut up. Shit. So he fired James Comey. He said it was because he was just doing a bad job, but now it's been coming out this week that number one, it was related to the Russia investigation, and a few days ago it came out that he sent memos to National Security Advisor Michael Flynn to end probes in terms of dealing with the Russian situation. So there were two situations that led to Comey's firing. And also another thing that a big story with Donald Trump is that he's taping conversations in the White House because the National Security Advisor and the FBI director, he's been going on a speaking tour since he's been fired. But Donald Trump went on the tweet storm, and one of the things he said
Tweet storm. What the fuck?
He got Twitter fingers.
I'm just saying it's crazy. I just never
that was a great
tweet storm.
Yeah, he's on a tweet storm, right?
I'd put that on a t-shirt.
And one of the significant tweets he tweeted out was that don't let it be audio tapes of our conversations coming out, leading people to think that, okay, you're taping conversations in the White House. And they've been comparing it to Nixon, and that was one of the hallmark of Nixon's administration, that he taped conversations that people had in the White House.
First of all, all right, I like to say this because it's like two different sides to my spiel and this whole thing. Okay. Number one, let's just say, for instance, that this is actually real, right? Shout out to Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I can't say that.
If you're taping conversations in the White House, and in my opinion, it's the dirtiest office in the entire world. So if you're taping conversations in the White House and you're giving up secrets on Israel, I can't really be mad at you. I mean, like, you're just doing what criminals do. And it's criminal versus criminal. And if it's criminal versus criminal, whatever. It is what it is. But I will say this. It's fake as shit. First of all, why in the hell would Israel tell any secrets to Donald Trump? I mean, that don't even make sense.
I wouldn't tell Donald Trump how much money I had.
One of the other problems was that he was tricked into letting a photographer in to the Oval Office because the photographer came with the Russian ambassador. The Russian ambassador told him, "Oh, this is my personal photographer."
Tricked.
1 hour later, he showed up on every Russian news source, and you never let photography into the Oval Office.
He wouldn't let them in the American media.
Yeah, so American media was banned. CNN, whatever was
banned. This is fake.
So
this is fake.
This is really happening.
They do this so people who consider themselves as liberals can
have something to fight about.
Yeah, can have their panties in a bunch. But over some nonsense. The real shit that's going on right now is they're trying to push laws that, they don't have to tell you if your organic food is GMO or not.
Boom.
Those are the real things that are taking place while we're arguing over this theatrical mess.
Cover up. And to finish on that, like Monsanto and Bayer just merged. So, and a lot of people haven't even been talking about that.
Right, so that's the food and the drug.
So you're going to get some fucked up aspirin and some fucked up corn at the same time. You don't even know it.
The problem with the food right now is that food is mass produced. Monsanto is the biggest mass production food in this country. So you put them with Bayer, that's your medicine and your food. Your food is supposed to heal you, but it's killing you. And then they give you medicine to keep you coming back. So it's all a game. But we could look at Trump all day. But the big shit, like he said, is happening behind closed doors and nobody's paying attention.
And actually, it's something else that we kind of skipped in the pre-show that we didn't talk about that's important this week. That Jeff Sessions rescinded every single sentencing guideline and memo that the Obama Justice Department issued in terms of mandatory minimum.
But you knew that
So
was gonna
he's going back to escalate the drug war. So for all my soldiers out there, y'all still in the game, this is the time to get the fuck out of the game because they throwing basketball numbers back at you. That probation shit, that 5 years, y'all about to get 10 or better on
That's
everything.
facts.
They not playing anymore.
Ain't no money
So
in the streets
that
anyway.
and that's something that went under the radar because of all this Russia shit and all this fake foreign policy. That this policy right at home that's affecting you, your cousin, your baby mama. Y'all need to pay attention to this. That those mandatory minimums that was putting people in jail for 30 years, they're on their way back. So if you got your money saved, you're in the street game, it's time to divest. It's time to go legit if you can.
They never actually left them. Mandatory minimums have never left.
Yeah, but they had a sentences decree that the Justice Department followed. So
Yeah, the Justice Department basically recommended that the prosecutors not hold people to these standards. It's still up to the prosecutor at the end of the day.
but they were following it though.
Is it up to the prosecutor or the judge?
So but this is America. Like, I'm not shocked. I mean, it is what it is. It's been going on for the past 200 years. You know,
400 years.
America.
No,
was
we went
built-
from slavery to black codes, from black codes to Jim Crow, from Jim Crow to the war on drugs, the war on drugs to almost out of the war on drugs. Now we're back in the war on drugs. So we ain't really had a break in 400 years. So that should let you know that they're MO. So divest.
yeah, I mean, I'm not even here to complain about it. This is what they supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, we the ones out here not doing what we supposed to do. Nope. We the ones out here sitting up here waiting for these motherfuckers to have a heart one day and do the right thing. And, goddamn, 500 years in and you don't realize they're not going to do the right thing?
It's not gonna
You the
happen.
dummy.
You the dummy.
You the motherfucking dummy.
All right, so let's kind of dive into one topic. Which one do y'all want to start off first and kind of go round robin with it so we can get our
Let's do Miss America or whatever she is. Miss USA.
Oh, Miss America, Miss
Yeah.
DC, Miss DC. Didn't they win? DC won 2 years in a row, didn't they?
Did she
did.
win Miss America or did she win Miss USA?
Production.
What's the fucking
'Cause I
difference?
think it's a difference, right? Right or wrong? Does anybody know?
peanut gallery?
Not sure.
Anybody? Issa, do you know? Was it Miss USA or Miss America that she won?
I'm be honest, I feel like all that shit is irrelevant to me.
Hey,
He said,
hey, pull that cheap ass smartphone you showed out with. Google that shit.
he said,
Nah,
We talking about Miss America, right?
Once again,
Miss USA. Okay,
again,
so Miss USA. It was Miss USA.
Negro Twitter, aka Black Twitter,
he goes on a black Twitter rant every show, at least one time.
He can't help it.
aka Disoriented Coloreds Twitter is in a mass
Uproar.
uproar over Miss USA because she said healthcare is a privilege and not a right. I mean, me personally, I think she's correct. I mean,
Oh, he's gonna get a lot of
no. I mean,
angry tweets for that one.
no. I mean, what I'm saying is her statement was not. How was her statement incorrect?
She said your health care is
A privilege and not a right.
No,
Your
no,
healthcare
the
is
question was should
Should it be?
a privilege or a right?
your health care is your own right. It's your birthright.
I think it should be your own personal right. But
It is your personal right.
if you actually think that, let's go back again. Let's retract. This is a capitalistic society. It runs off of capitalizing off of those who are more ignorant than you.
True.
That is the way the system works.
Facts.
Like, I don't understand why people don't get it.
They don't get it because you've been sold a lie. Like, you can use this for. I use this analogy when I'm talking about stuff like this. You don't have to teach a bird to be a bird.
You don't.
So humans are the only species on this planet that has become to the point where we've dumbed down and devolved to the point where we need books to tell us what to do. We need religion to tell us what to do. We need philosophies to tell us what to do
Or
because we don't know how to just be. So all these people that think that you have rights given to you by the Constitution, no, you're born with them rights. They just wrote them down. But because you're sold this American dream that you abide by the Constitution, fuck the Constitution. I'm a human being.
Right.
First.
If you need a piece of paper to tell you how to be a fucking human,
You're
you
fucking
lost right there already.
Yeah, so it's like, but as far as she's talking about with the healthcare, I mean, look.
So do you agree as well?
I agree with her.
Dan?
Do I agree healthcare is a right. I agree it's a right. It's not a privilege.
What I'm saying is if it's a privilege, okay, it's a privilege to walk into a doctor's office who is there to make money.
Right, okay.
And get your shit for free. That's a privilege. That's not a right. The doctor is there to make money. And I'm not saying I agree with that, but that's just what it is.
Thought this was America, people.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think that it should be that way. I think people should be able to eat organic food and not constantly poison themselves with the bullshit that's for sale out here all day, every day. Because even with the healthcare that you got, whether it's free or not, like, for instance, man, people who are on Medicare got the worst health ever. Yeah. They go to these doctors with this free Medicare and Medicaid, and they just getting doped up, and they're not getting no better. So, like, what are you really advocating for?
Because the medicines aren't meant to make you better. What makes you better is herbs. What makes you better is food. What makes you better is
what type of herbs make you better?
All of them. All of them.
Parsley's good. Parsley's good for your breathing. Cilantro's good for your blood flow. Thyme is good for your blood flow.
Spirulina is good for your virility.
Spirulina is not a herb; it's a sea plant.
Woo!
But
sea plant.
One herb that is good, they've already, demonized it. It's an herb that gets you connected to your consciousness, and that is marijuana.
Okay. So what do you think about this?
Well, I think America is behind the rest of the world. Every other developed nation in the world has universal health care and provides health care for their citizens. So if we're going to talk about living in a capitalist society, our specific form of capitalism is extremely flawed when it comes to healthcare. And that's because we have a healthcare system where insurance companies basically scam $2 off of every $3 off of the top of your care, and they really don't need to be there. So in other developed countries, they don't have a for-profit health system. I'm a firm believer in anything in terms of the commons, in terms of healthcare, in terms of internet, in terms of water, sewage, air, things of that nature shouldn't be a profit motive in it. And if we live in a society that we pay taxes, those things should be covered by tax dollars, and it shouldn't be a profit motive in it. All of the other developed countries, in 80% of those countries, it's a crime for you to try to profit off of a healthcare system because it's an inherent bias that you'll let motherfuckers die. You'll let motherfuckers have bad healthcare. Anytime you put money in it, it's gonna be corrupt. So I feel like we're behind in that aspect, and it's gonna take some real political willpower to bring us up, to catch us up with the rest of the world in terms of healthcare, because we should have single payer and universal healthcare.
You know what else is a crime?
But the reason why I feel like we're not behind, if we choose to be behind indirectly from your point of view, but because all we care about is the dollar. So as long as we making money, we really don't care.
It's not you, it's not the average person, it's the healthcare system and their strong ass lobby. They lobby into the tunes of
heavy.
We talking about
20
money, right?
to $30 million a year.
Yeah,
but that's not
about
you.
Money though, right?
You can't personally make a decision about your healthcare right now. You have no say in it.
You do have a say in your health care.
How?
I can choose to go or not go to the doctor.
That's the only thing you got.
He's talking about.
You can choose a healthy lifestyle, and you can start by consulting with I Am Whole. My partner over here, Mr. Juiceman Dan, that's what he does.
We do provide.
He gets you on your feet, health-wise, food-wise.
And you can consult with Tripp Simpson, that I Am Hose. Get you off your feet, laying down. It's another bit. We're going to talk about that business later.
We'll talk about that business. I Am Hose.
I have no idea what you gentlemen are talking about.
Hey, but you know what else is a fucking crime? And I'm about to get personal as shit.
Oh, man.
Here's a goddamn crime. We talked about the tax dollars and we don't have no control where it goes. Fuck the Internal Revenue Service.
All day.
Ooh.
Fuck them with a sick dick on a Tuesday. I can't stand
problem is
the
how
fucking
personally,
IRS.
how
you know
can
what's
they
the
do-
biggest crime?
This is a public
This is
television
the
show,
crime.
and
This is the big crime,
I
though.
enjoy the Internal Revenue Service. I pay my taxes on time.
Let me tell you about them.
Hold on. My only
don't give
question
a
is,
fuck.
how do they figure out how to take the money directly out your check before I even get my money?
You know what? You know why? You know why? You know why? Because
You
it's
fill
called
out a
it's
motherfucking
called-
W-2.
It's
That's
called
why.
extortion. It's
Exactly.
It's legal extortion, and they're not even a United States government entity. It's legal extortion, and they don't give a damn how much you can pay. They're gonna take your fucking money. But they don't got to tell you where your money's going. I would rather my money go to health care. I would rather my money go to, I don't give a damn if I got to pay extra taxes to help somebody else that might be in need. But I can't even ask them where my money's going. But they can go in and out of everything and every crevice in me.
I'd rather
take-
my money go to me.
Wait.
Come
They
on,
gonna
bro.
Every crevice in
Come
you.
on, bruh.
I got it personal,
Every
man.
crevice in you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they doing to
Specifically
me,
the
man.
crevices.
Well,
I feel like
that's how you
what
feel like they
No,
doing, though?
I left the IRS
No.
office the other day, and I
There's
felt
nothing
like
And they was-
every crevice.
They
they
was
put
on
a
the-
white glove on to get in your crevices.
I said, sir,
Did
show
they
me
at
your-
least lube
I
up?
said, sir, why you putting gloves on? Here's my portfolio. He said, you can put that down.
Hey, the whole time this is a teachable moment for the audience.
A
Right
woman
now.
scorn is like no other.
If
Damn, they didn't even kiss me. They didn't even kiss me, man.
if you don't want to give 50% of your income to the IRS, start a business.
Facts.
Everybody on this stage are business owners.
You right about
You're,
that.
you're afforded special tax breaks. You can write off your meals, your computer, your
can write off
car,
everything.
your glasses. So this is the secret between the middle class and the wealthy, that they have businesses and they're able to write off a lot of their tax burden. So over 20 years, that may make a difference. If you tried to save $20,000 in income you made from your job, they're gonna take $10,000 of that. And I try to save $20,000 from my business. I may save $18,000 to $19,000 of that. So who's gonna become rich faster? Me being able to write off all my expenses, or you getting? You know how you get that check after 2 weeks and you like, damn, they took a whole day's worth of money from me. God damn, like a whole day. I was there the whole day, the whole Friday. I was there. I did my work. I went to lunch a little longer, but I was there. I should get that day. They take a whole day's worth of money from me.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Miss
This
Weed.
guy.
We sick, boss. We sick.
No.
Who's sick,
Master
Let me tell you something.
IRS been good to me. His name is Ursula, sound like ISIS. I the IRS.
I love
Listen,
the I and the aura.
And the S.
All I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Pick up a book and realize what you can do and what you can't do. You know what I mean? Because it's ways around everything. That's all I
true,
got.
Actually, we don't have to mill around this topic. Literally, the president of the United States did
Yeah,
not
I was
release his
just
tax
about to go
return
there. I
because
was
he
just
wrote
about
off
to go there.
every fucking thing.
I was just about to
Yo,
go there.
shout out to him for that.
Yeah. So,
I ain't mad at him.
Hey,
so
on the
this is
tax
not even
move.
a under the board topic no more. This is nigga. He said I'm not showing y'all nothing because I wrote off everything. And y'all gonna find out later I wrote off everything.
But you know what? But you know what we do? You know what we black people do? We hop on the Democratic coon train.
bandwagon.
And say, oh no, he can't do that. Instead of saying, damn, what'd he do?
How do we do that?
Exactly.
What'd he do?
Exactly.
God, man, listen. This
What
is,
he did was legal.
It's clearly legal.
listen,
It's
this Trump,
nefarious, but it's legal.
this Trump shit right
Nefarious.
now is a battle between
Nefarious. Use it in a sentence.
This Trump shit that's going on right now.
You made very nefarious comments about people examining your crevices earlier.
Every week he got a
He's
word
over
of
this
the
college
day.
shit, man.
Every week he got a different
That was
world.
a very nefarious and suspect
This-
comment.
Take your
This
motherfucking
This
ass
woman
back to
uses-
college.
This
in a
Hillman,
sentence.
this nigga with the Hillman, man.
Hey, cool. I wanted my man was talking about the taxes, and he absolutely right. I'm gonna say F them like that, but
Fuck them. Thank you, my
I'm
mama.
gonna give y'all a little hint on some things. It's an IRS form 9452.
9452. Look that up, y'all.
If you look up IRS form 94, this is so easy. If you look up IRS form 9452, that is the form. I'm teaching y'all something.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
listening.
form that says what taxes are you supposed to pay on. And if you don't have a receipt in any of those taxable revenue statutes, you don't gotta pay taxes. It's just we was never taught that. IRS form 9452. You can actually write them a letter and say, how you doing, IRS? I looked up IRS form 9452, and none of the things that I was involved in, I had a receipt in it for that taxable year. So I don't have to pay taxes. Simple. Now, another thing about the IRS. Cohen said, me and Cohen talk about that at the barbershop.
All the time.
The IRS is a foreign entity, and then the IRS sends you something. There's supposed to be 3 things on that document to let them know that it is de jure and you're supposed to pay taxes. First one is an OMB number. An OMB is stands for the Office of Management Bureau. It has to have a burden statement, and it has to have an expiration date at the top right-hand corner of the document under the Code of Federal Regulations. So if it doesn't have those 3 things, you can write them a letter back and say, this is fraud, and this is usury, and I'm not going to deal with this no more. And when you do it like that, they leave you alone. But you got to know how to do it.
So
now,
you got the, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
9452.
IRS form 9452.
OMB.
Oh, okay, now, when
You
get...
get them offline, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Like you
I'm taking notes.
Yo, holla that nigga offline.
You're right. Taking notes like a motherfucker.
And then I'm going to let y'all go back after this, because I love to
that's
teach y'all
good.
some stuff. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
Hey,
know what y'all doing. When you pay, you're supposed to pay taxes. Guess why? You got a job. So when you have a job, you're under the jurisdiction of the United States. So because you have a job, because you have a job, you have to pay taxes. But guess what? Just how you pay taxes. What am I going to do this week? I'm going to buy food, groceries, a car, pay my bills, do this. You know what that's called? Building the economy. So under the Internal Revenue Code, you're helping build the economy of the United States. Because you are building the economy of the United States and you keeping all your receipts that you spent money on all that year, you're called a creditor, and you get all that money back when you file your taxes with the Secretary of State. And that law is called 26 USC.
Good God.
26 USC. Y'all look that up.
26 USC 164 is the law for taxes. I want you to look at that law. See, people don't even know that there's a law called
we
taxes.
talking after the show, real.
Yeah,
like,
I need to holler
like
at you for real.
non-negotiable.
My bad,
Non-negotiable.
You're not leaving.
And it tells you that everything that you spend money on is a tax. See, when you buy something, that's an excise tax.
That's why
I thought I was
you
killing
pay.
the game
But
with
go
the,
ahead, I'm
with the
sorry.
business,
Just say your receipts, and you get all that money back at the end of the year.
All right. So
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
we gonna
Thank you. Appreciate that.
add East's information to the show notes, so anybody, because he teaches these tax techniques, you know what I'm saying, as a business. So y'all can holler at him offline. We gonna make sure we have his information. But we were on the topic of the Miss USA.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give my opinion in terms of that I think she was. No, I did actually say I thought that healthcare in America should be a right based upon taxes. That's how we got it.
Right, exactly. That's how we got on the. Yeah.
So you didn't give your opinion on that?
I mean, honestly, my opinion is like I feel like she is kind of right in a sense, because at the end of the day, you do have you as an individual, you have your own choice and your own right to follow the guidelines or not. You can't depend on USA or whatever country you live in to provide that for you. As a person, you need to get it done.
Even though you're a taxpayer?
Let me finish. That's what I was about to get to. But the catch-22 is if you paying taxes, I feel the government should cover that, because I'm working, I'm doing my 40 every week for you. That's the least you can do is cover my health care. Make sure I can still go ahead and put in that 40 for you.
Because if you getting that FICA, y'all know that FICA getting taken out of y'all check. Y'all know what FICA is?
I keep trying to tell y'all the same thing over and over again. This place is here, okay, for a specific reason.
Yeah.
It's a reason why we don't.
Police motherfucker.
Oh, it's a reason. Listen. It's a reason why we're not Switzerland. It's a reason why we're not Denmark. It's a reason why we're not England or Canada.
We about money.
The United States is here
It's a corporation.
for 2 reasons: to be the bully for systematic white supremacy globally, and 2, to produce ignorant people who willingly give all their funds to this apparatus to do so. That's what we're here for. Yeah. So it's all about what side of this coin that you want to be on. If you want to be a consumer, which is pretty much the ignorant motherfucker who they leech off of to fuel this foolishness throughout the world, you can do that. But you can be smart and you can say, you know what? Fuck it, I'm here. Why don't I just get hip? It's really kind of fucked up. Really, if you're a good person, you would just leave.
In the words,
go somewhere else.
In the words of the great late Tupac Shakur, it's about niggas and bitches, riders and punks.
Right.
Which side are you on?
That's real talk. That's real talk. Like,
that's facts though.
He was trying to sell us a long time ago.
Yeah, we wasn't listening though at first.
I honestly wish black people of today would realize, like, this is a fucking game. We are the only motherfuckers sitting around here
marching,
wishing and hoping for change and truth. This is not the land of change and truth.
Praying for white tears.
It's not going to happen.
Praying for white tears.
Look at me, people. It's not going to happen.
Look at him in his eyes.
Camera's right there.
Listen.
Look, there's the camera right there.
Nigga look cross-eyed. Look at me, people.
Listen to me.
Looking at the wrong camera and shit.
They will blow this motherfucker to smithereens before truth, justice, equality, and goodwill towards all men actually ever fucking exist.
He has the heart on his shirt.
They will blow this motherfucker up. So, consumer or producer? Rider or punk? Which one do you want to be?
Top or bottom?
Top or bottom?
Wow. Which one are you?
I'll take the top.
Are you a taker or a giver?
I felt like I was a bottom bitch in the IRS office the other day, man.
Yeah.
At no point in your life as a grown man you should ever feel like a bottom bitch. And if they take your money,
from the story he told me,
feel like a bottom bitch.
No, fuck that. From the story he told me, I feel bad for him.
No, I called this nigga about to cry, man.
I said, first of all, Dad, get yourself together. Cause I'm about to start recording this conversation.
Nigga, I'm loading the pistols up. I'm running in the building. Maybe I can rob a bank. That's how I can get out of this shit. God, I was hurt, man. I called him right after I left this motherfucker. So emotions was high. I ain't cried.
But yeah, though, man, that's what it's all about. I mean, like
I feel you, bro.
Yo, like I say, I always say, shout out to the Ethiopians. They over this motherfucker working. Riders, not punks. You know what I'm saying?
Not bottoms.
Shout out to everybody that's over here working, man. Shout out to the Jamaicans because they riders, they not punks. Shout out to the Nigerians, they riders, they not punks.
The Nigerians, the Africans got it, man.
You know what I mean? But we over here spending
and complaining
the last $400 of our check on a goddamn Hermes belt. You know what I'm saying? Teasing other motherfuckers because they walking around here with
Old Navy
$12 Target belt.
Right, some Shaquille O'Neal joints. But nah, seriously though, we just gotta really get with it, man, and we gotta get off this foolishness that these fucking punk ass liberals are continuously poisoning our brains with. And fuck the conservatives too. Fuck them both. But what I'm saying is, what's most poisonous to us is this liberal mentality that we have, where we think that these people actually care about us when they're just using us.
And you know what? I wasn't on board at first with that, but over time, bro, you convinced me about the I ain't gonna lie, like that liberal mentality of being a victim or always expecting or wanting help or wanting. They not gonna do that, right? At this point, right? You know what I'm saying? I was reading the Tony Robbins book today. You know what I'm saying about being
financial. Christopher Robbins?
Nah, about you know what I'm saying, getting your financial
Christopher Robbins,
getting your financial freedom, right? Because money is green. Money has no race, color, or creed, and if you possess the money, you possess that economic power.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's slightly corrupt in our community, but at this point, it's better to possess it than not possess it. You know, it's better to not want a handout, and we got to get on our shit and build an economic base. Now, I don't go as far as you in terms of like fuck everybody who ain't with it.
No, I've never said that. I've never. When have I said that?
You did say fuck everybody who ain't with it a couple
On
times.
several
I've
occasions.
never, yo,
You said fuck.
Hold on, and
You
I
said,
quote,
you said fuck charity. Fuck anybody that need
niggas
a hand
can't get
out.
on
No,
the train.
I did.
If niggas got their hands
I
out for
said-
charity,
I said fuck
fuck
charity
them niggas.
because I don't
Leave
fuck,
those niggas behind.
I don't fuck with charity. Charity
And
is
I
bullshit.
quote-
Charity is bullshit. Charity is bullshit.
Charity comes in different forms.
Yeah, nah, fuck charity's bullshit. You're not teaching anyone anything by being charitable to them.
What if you're teaching them? If you're giving your time, that's still charitable.
I'm talking about handing niggas free turkeys and
Well, I didn't.
canned
No,
goods
you said
and shit
charity.
like that.
Your time is a
Handing
charitable
homeless
donation.
niggas, handing homeless niggas socks and shit. Like that ain't
You-
helping.
By you being an entrepreneur, right? If you pull a young brother to the side, let's say you get perfect attendance, young Dallas here, and you teach him
he's
entrepreneurship.
that nigga's getting charity.
So your
trust me.
time, we all.
Room and board for free lunch charity.
We all. That's what I'm saying. So we all know at this point, right? Our time is worth something. So if you take the whole day out to teach this man entrepreneurship and teach him your business, that's charity.
Nah, that's the way a family's supposed to work though.
It's still
That
charity.
ain't charity, bro.
Charity
That's
is
my
just-
family.
What's
If
the definition of charity?
What I'm saying is, if he knows the game that I know, right? Okay, what if something happened to me one day? He knows the game. He can tell my motherfucking kids, we family.
You know
All
what
right,
though?
so-
Charity?
I hope-
That's what you're supposed to do with your family.
So how about if you had some mentors and you told the same thing that's not your family? Would that be charity then?
If I had mentors, yeah. Or if I had mentees.
Mentees, you know what the fuck I mean.
I mean, I don't want no mentees. Like, if you want to learn something, fuck with me.
But hold on.
Goddamn it.
But don't, even though Dallas is fam, he's still indirectly a mentee though. But why not spread your knowledge and information across the board so we can make at the end of the day
Because
the
you know
world
what?
better?
I'm interested in talking to people that wanna do something.
But what if they really want to
They
be
don't
up
know.
under you and get
They
your
don't know
knowledge
they,
and
they
info
don't know
off
they
you?
want it until
You show
you
them and
open their eyes
expose them.
to it.
I can
Now,
tell you.
know, y'all, everybody who knows me, you know what I'm saying. I mentor 3 days out of the week.
Yo, give
It
yourself a
wasn't-
round of applause for that too, brother.
So, but one of the most critical things that I learned is so many talented, smart, strong young men out there that are so lost. It's just because they never been introduced to other
Exactly,
information and situations.
exactly.
So once we, as an organization, introduce them to different ways, different means, a different way to look at life, they gravitate to it. They latch onto it.
That's not charity though. Because if
It
you
is charity.
if you actually give them something meaningful, that's called investment.
You know what charity
That's
is?
not charity,
Charity
that's
is just charity. The definition of charity is actually love. You giving love, man. So you can't say fuck love. One of the
Somebody
problems-
Google charity. I don't
One of
believe that
the
shit.
problems. One of the
I think
problems.
you made that shit up.
Already, Google charity already.
Google that
Google
shit.
it.
Y'all niggas got
Already got a new phone today.
Hey,
One of the-
I
one
got
of
jumped.
Hey, come on, bro. Google that shit.
Nah, for real. Hold on.
Nah, not right
One
now.
of the-
Google
one of
that
the-
shit, God.
One of the definitions of charity is love. Money.
One up. Now it's one of them.
No, it's one of the definitions. But what I'm saying is, and even to piggyback
I
on
don't
that,
believe this
A
shit.
noun. You know what I'm saying?
then you can go to money. We were talking about money. What the problem with the money situation for us is that we don't realize money is energy. Money is currency. That's why they call it currency. It's energy. And energy goes, and energy flows wherever you send your energy to. And it's going to come
Facts.
back to you if you send your energy that way.
That's called investment.
That's investing in yourself. That's investing in
It's not charity.
prosperity, but we don't understand what money is. And we put too much. Money ain't shit. It's energy. And the strongest form of energy is love, which is
Top
charity.
back, holla back.
I think y'all both right.
Money
let's say
ain't- money ain't a thing.
let's say when you start let's say you start a program, right? Your initial starting a program, you're investing, right? It's an investment. You're investing in community. But on a day-to-day basis, to me, when you giving away your time, and for all entrepreneurs on here, they know your time is your money. If you ain't giving away your time working with the kids, you working on something to make money. So you're either giving your time or you giving money. Some person might write a check, then it's considered charity, right? If I give my time, is that not charity? Does it make it an investment then, or is it the same thing?
Maybe they both are mistakes. Maybe everybody should get
That was a
somebody.
That was a Juiceman Dan answer right there.
No.
It
No.
was. That was a
listen to
Juice
what-
Man answer.
Listen to what I'm saying. Maybe they're both mistakes because it's a whole lot of time and money given away to these fuckboy programs in the city. And I'm not talking about yours, but what I'm saying is
What a coincidence.
What I'm saying is it's not
Everyone but yours.
Not your shit.
Everybody else.
Fuck everybody else shit,
what
though.
I'm saying is it's not producing anything. It's not producing anything.
When you give away your money, you're giving it to the person who's running the program. Because there is no money according to the Constitution. Article 1, Section 10 says, all debts must be paid with gold and silver coin only. And the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. I love to remind people that the Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the land.
That's
so
why,
just like you saying, ain't no money.
It's no money. And that's why I laugh when I see a lot of rappers and I see jokers throwing money and like currency. It doesn't have no fucking value. They made you think it has value. It's all an illusion.
And it's federal. Okay, watch this. Since we're talking about it, and I'm glad you brought that up, beloved. It's Federal Reserve notes. And when you look in the dictionary under Federal Reserve notes, guess what a Federal Reserve note is? A debt. Now, if you look at your money in your pocket, the dollars in your pocket, you'll see it don't say money on it.
Well, hold up, though. Let me say this. Because that shit sounds great. But I know that when Union Pacific, every month, they want X amount of dollars for me to pay my goddamn mortgage. They want that shit. That shit ain't no motherfucking delusion.
They don't want no gold doubloons.
That shit
They
ain't
don't
no
want no
illusion.
But I'm saying we've accepted.
stamp gold.
You know,
coins.
you know,
They want dollars.
It's
US.
because-
They want US motherfucking D.
I can't be like, yo, I can't be like, yo, look, I got a couple watches. Like, hey, what now, my nigga? What you like? Let me get that shit out your account.
They don't want no motherfucking
I agree
goats
with
and
what you're saying,
chickens.
but like we don't want to mislead people to make them think that their money is actually no good, because you can definitely take US dollars and fool the rest of the world with that.
Because we are still the reserve currency.
Because we've
and
accepted.
you can put that money somewhere else and actually get, some type of value out of it. And I understand what both of y'all are saying, but let's not make the mistake of saying, "Oh, your money ain't
I
worth
tried
that."
to pay my rent in
Because if you
Metro
got-
tokens and
you
it
know-
didn't work out for me.
So this is copper.
A lot of niggas,
I had the tokens with the M cut out, and that shit didn't. I thought that shit was worth more.
a lot of niggas, man, saw that movie that came out 10 years ago. I love the movie.
I had them joints with the M cut out. I thought that was more valuable.
That was delayed, but I remember them joints.
Hey, you
man.
remember that movie Zeitgeist that came out?
Yeah.
Great documentary. Great documentary. Changed lives. But a lot of niggas got the game fucked up when they stopped paying taxes. It was up in court talking about, this ain't even real. This money ain't real. Blah blah blah.
It was like,
Hey, just
So
just keep
ordered.
in mind.
That's the wrong argument.
Yeah. No, on some real shit. The right argument for that is, if you're gonna go that way, you gotta be sovereign. Go all the way sovereign. You can't you can't be
sovereign
in the
don't-
middle with that
Hey,
shit.
Corn, you can't contract with him.
Yeah.
Because see, watch this. Like he said, he make a point. Like you're absolutely correct. This is just new knowledge now. See, watch this. If you in these contracts and you signed it, and we got a witness under the Most High that you signed the joint,
Hell
that you're
yeah.
obligated to take care of it.
And we know
But
a lot
now we
about
getting new
bullshit
information.
contracts over here.
Right, I want to say if you already got bills and it's bills that you need to pay, like to stay in wherever you at, pay that shit, my nigga, pay it.
Yeah. And then once you get out of that bill cycle, then you figure out your way out of the system. But it's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. All right. Let me
ain't
let
no
y'all
holy-
know that right now.
This money ain't real, so I don't really got to pay you. And nah, that shit
Don't get
ain't-
your ass whooped
hey,
trying
look,
to be a
hey,
solid
time
citizen.
out. But I'm talking all that shit. But I called you the other day like, these motherfuckers taking all my money.
So you need to be like Corinne Gaines,
But look, though,
motherfucking.
on that sovereign citizen shit, you could be a sovereign citizen. It's true. But guess what you lose with all that? And I'm not saying that you even need it. But like when you say you're a sovereign citizen, you lose all your benefits.
Yeah, everything.
So you can't get welfare no more. You can't get Section 8. You can't get your food stamps. You can't get Social Security. You can't go downtown to Human Resources and file for disability. You can't do none of it. So when you make that step to be a sovereign citizen, and I'm not telling you that you shouldn't be, but
Make
when
sure
you
you're
make
ready.
that step, realize what that comes with.
Okay, but what is a sovereign citizen?
That's this notion that you're your own entity in the government when you was born, and your Social Security number and all that. You know what I'm saying? The red number on your birth certificate is your bonds and stocks and all that shit. Like,
See, that's the fallacy that's been taught.
yeah.
If you make a contract with somebody, you are obligated to take care of it. There's a scripture that says, "He who is surety for a stranger shall suffer, but he who is not a surety is secure. So the bottom line is, don't be a surety for nobody.
And he's real with that shit. He got one of those real turtle, like them Turtle Island drivers.
Oh, you know about
he
the
got
Turtle
one of
Island?
them joints. He got one of them
Okay,
joints.
okay.
I thought it was some bullshit. So I said he
Turtle,
got the real.
Turtle Island is real.
He got the shit.
Well, here's what it is. Y'all right. It's just a decision. See, here's the thing I learned. Get out of Babylon. It's falling. Everything is falling. Watch this, y'all. Everything is falling. There's going to be no retirement. Social Security will be gone February 2018. I hope y'all heard that. So we're paying into systems, and because of here, I got to do the right thing. And you're not nationalized. You calling yourself black, Puerto Rican, colored, African American,
you ain't
Negroes. You're not even a part of a nation. Abraham Lincoln said it is a criminal to be a Negro because you are a brand. You're under a color caste system. European people know about this shit, but they don't tell you about it because it keeps you enslaved. But that's the real stuff
Man, we
we
gotta
talk
have
about.
you on the show, man.
I mean, but guess what?
He's on the show.
He's physically on the show
No,
right
no,
now.
no,
But
I
I
mean,
hear what you
literally
talking,
talking
and I
on
can
the
tell
show.
you know you're. I mean, all of y'all vicious. I mean, me and Corn, that's my little brother. So, but we got to learn this stuff, and we got to teach it to our children. Because guess what? I time up. I'm 48. I can't go back. So you got to teach it to your children. That's what
You're
I
still a young man. Come on, man.
I mean, but I'm talking about we messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like over and over messing up. Like, watch this. If you go to the Library of Congress, real talk, you will see that it's a document that I have authenticated in my house. The L's and Bays are the inheritors of North America. So why are we not L's and Bays? Also, that's your nation. Black people don't have a nation. Call the United Nations, say, how you doing? I'm black. They're going to be like, so, you're an adjective. See, I'm talking
And
real.
that's absolutely
That's a fact.
That's absolutely true.
It's a fact.
We can't, as
talk.
black people trying to get the people that were serious about reparations, the U.S. government can only negotiate with another nation or entity. So unless we're a part of another nation or entity, we can never expect to get any type of reparations because you can't negotiate with a corporation.
And you
if
know what
you're not a
reparations
nation.
really is, Corn? Wow, Corn. Reparations truly, foundationally, organically means, y'all people, repair yourself.
Repair.
Y'all not
love
repairing
this
yourself. Y'all not being
love
who
this
you are. You're misrepresenting your nature. Repair. Then we can have a conversation. But if you're going to be under these caste systems of African American corn was invented by Jesse Jackson in 1986.
I agree.
Damn.
So you be telling me, so for the last 31 years, I've been defined as, because Jesse Jackson said it, a man who had, y'all ready? Oh, this real talk straight.
Straight
You talking about the nigga who killed
How you
Dr.
doing,
King?
Jesse Jackson? You knew Martin Luther King was gonna get murdered. You was a patsy for it. Read the book, License to Kill. Martin Luther King's lawyer said Jesse Jackson, Ralph Abernathy, and Martin Luther King was on the balcony. Martin Luther King had a tie on. Jesse Jackson and Ralph Abernathy did not have a tie on. They were the people who saying, hey, don't shoot them, get this one. The dude said, how you doing, Martin Luther King? Man, you stressed out. Martin Luther King was in the room. This is a true story. Martin Luther King lawyer wrote it. I don't lie, I just tell you the facts and you'll research it yourself. Martin Luther King lawyer put together the joint and said, Martin Luther King, come here. Ralph Abernathy, the head of the Baptist church. Get that part. So we gotta get rid of this church shit too.
We've already murdered the church on this show.
Okay, now watch this.
The church is done.
He pulls Martin Luther King outside and say, Martin Luther King, come outside with me, man, smoke a cigarette. Martin Luther King didn't smoke cigarettes. Ralph Abernathy smoked cigarettes. Martin Luther King like, all right, come on, dude. Ralph Abernathy say, hey, Mark, stand right here. So that's another thing we do. We sell each other out. Hey, young, you know what? Black people are disgusting sometimes. And the first time you start realizing that and start saying it to yourself, you'll grow. Because that's the fucking truth.
Facts.
I dropped a bomb for that one.
You know what?
A bomb for that one.
How much time we got?
Damn.
You know what, man? We going, off that. Yo,
Damn.
Off that. We gonna go with the final thoughts, man, and we gonna get this thing wrapped up because my man just
Drop
basically
hella bombs, man.
dropped a nuclear bomb on the whole goddamn situation here.
We only got to follow up shit with that.
Fuck it, Reg, you go first. You over there eating that stinking ass Mexican food,
It wasn't stinking.
stealing
nigga.
all my goddamn
Hey,
simply
look, I
mixed
ain't even
berry
get
juice
it.
drink.
I ain't got no more cups. Hey, look, shout out Peaches Cafe up top. Hey, that
Facts.
Caribbean food was off the hook.
Oh,
you
yeah.
already know. Hey, I'm doing more gaining weight than losing weight. Hey, look, man. Hey, get your mind right. Hey, I just want to say peace and blessings to everybody, man. I ain't really got too much to say, man. I just want to say let's keep these vibes going.
Peace.
Facts.
Hey, Paint the Town Reds, May 31st, Touche A Street. You already know.
Oh yeah, facts. We
Your
there.
drop was
We there.
weak. Your drop was weak as shit.
Yeah,
Paint
man.
the Town Reds.
We
What was
there.
it, May 31st?
We there. Goddamn it, we there.
Touche. We in there.
Straight talk in the building,
Say it
goddamn.
like a fucking man next time.
Say it like you the turn up god, nigga.
Oh,
Hold on. I'm full from my entree,
said
if you will.
Entree of what?
Curry chicken.
Entree.
So you had
Hold on.
meat.
Cock entree?
Oh,
So you full of
macaroni-
meat?
macaroni cheese.
Cock entree,
Macaroni
sir?
cheese.
That nigga got bukkake.
Hey, man, plantains. Go ahead, cuz. Once again.
Caribbean curry bukkake.
Oh, my goodness. Lord of mercy.
Rastafari.
Lord of mercy.
Young Dow, what's good, man? What you got?
I just want to say, let's stay woke 2017, man.
Quotable Dallas.
Always.
Oh, ready with the golf shirt on. What's good?
JC Penney's finest.
Hey, go ahead, man. Chill out, Sean.
Leisure
Go ahead,
collection.
chill out, Sean.
USPA.
I button every button on my collar to let them know that it's real.
Exactly.
What you got, though, bro?
Pretty much, my final thoughts is this. Definitely, we got to, for 2017 and beyond, pass the information and knowledge that we gaining and learning at this point down to our youth, so they don't make the same mistakes and errors that we did coming up. Facts.
Facts. Goddamn, hold up. What you think about the Wizards, though? Real quick.
Oh, yeah, we ain't even talking about the Wizards.
My thoughts on the Wizards, I pretty much called Game 7. I called them going to Game 7, and they was going to lose in Game 7. And the reason being, they haven't figured out how to get over that hump, as in fighting through everything and winning the games when they need to win. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I feel like for me, the biggest piece that they missing right now is the kid Ariza out in Houston right now. He's a big piece. As in, if they still had him, it would be a different team right now.
Yeah, they got no bench, man.
Hey,
They got no bench.
if ifs and buts was candy and nuts,
Every day would be Christmas.
we all
This
be
guy,
full of
this
shit.
guy talking about nuts, man. Hit the
Fuck
button.
that ifs and buts.
Daniel. Young Daniel.
Hey, you're not allowed
we
to
got?
touch. You're not allowed to touch the bell.
I am your brother, the Juiceman Dan, and these are my final thoughts.
Okay.
We talked about a lot of stuff today, but one of the things that stood out to me, and one of the things that I truly believe in, is manifesting your own destiny, speaking things into existence. So today, May 16th, 2017, I do not want to be at my job next year at this time. I Am Whole is coming with God Body Fitness. Shout out to my brother Juju. We are putting some things together. Follow the I Am Whole page on Facebook. Follow the I Am Whole page on Instagram. Website's coming soon. A lot of people talk about my mind. I am writing a book. That should be done in a couple of months. Stay on the lookout because I Am Whole is growing and I'm calling it. I got next.
Facts.
That is a powerful entrepreneur statement right there. But no bullshit. Follow I'm Whole. He's gonna put out some videos about juicing.
Yes,
and
I
I was
am.
saying soon enough.
Because I got to sign a
Soon
contract
enough,
with
he's gonna do
my social media guy.
You know what I'm saying? Soon enough, he's gonna do it. My final thoughts are: if you heard some concepts and information just outside of your realm of understanding today, research it, look it up. Don't dismiss it because you've never heard it before or you don't understand it. We don't have anybody on this show, or we don't talk about anything on this show that we haven't researched and we stand behind. So if you heard something today that's outside of your sphere of understanding, look it up because you might learn something.
Word. So look, man, my final thoughts are pretty complicated this week. I say complicated because Negroes just have a hard time comprehending shit. And it's like every fucking week and every fucking day when I talk to people, or I even scroll through my social media, I just have to shake my head in disgust.
He's extremely grumpy during the week.
My people, this is not the reality that you think your religion is supposed to afford you, okay? No one is going to come on a white horse with a sword.
Or a donkey.
You know, right. You know what I'm saying? No
Donkey
one's
with palm.
coming to save you. You are your own God. Be your own God and corroborate. Is that a word?
You fucked it up, but we got you.
Cooperate.
Corroborate.
It's a word.
Cooperate with other like-minded, God-minded / God-bodied individuals and realize that you're nothing but a horse chained to a lawn chair. All right? All this shit is in your mind. They can't really fuck with you.
Hey, y'all Google a horse chained to a lawn chair so I get some context to that.
But look,
'cause otherwise it sounds crazy.
No,
But look-
think about it. A
but
horse
look.
could drag a lawn chair.
That's what I'm
Remember
saying.
this.
They gotta Google the
Remember this.
picture.
Remember this.
I know what he's talking about. They gotta Google the picture.
Remember this. Remember this. If you lose your fear of death, they don't got nothing on you. And I'm not scared to die. That's been all for this week.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Read The Journey of Souls. You don't die.
He don't wear condoms. He ain't scared to die.
There you go right there. The horse could have been left. He could have been left.
Context is important.